Discraft has some goodies that have been coming out, and if you guys remember when their initial test flight drives came out, this disc, I was gonna film with it, but I was filming that recycled video and threw this into the water on the second ever throw with it. What?
Oh, it's gone forever.
No way. Oh no! It's a stupid cax. Luckily, we got it back. And Discraft sent out some more goodies. So we have prototype drive, because when you're Discraft, you have to have 6 different runs of the same disc so that people buy a bunch of them, which, hey, don't knock it. People are buying it. I'm not saying it's bad. Keep sending them to me. Thank you very much. But we have the test flight, the prototype. I'm sure it's going to be a first run. Then there's going to be stock runs. And then there's going to be special runs. But we have these two. We'll see if they fly any different. I don't remember how this flies because I threw it twice. And then they also sent me, in the process, some other new goodies. They sent me 3 of the Jawbreaker Z Flex discs that have come out. The Chris Dickerson Buzz, Aaron Gossage Raptor Passion, as well as a base Kratos. I'm still gonna be putting with my putters because I've really been spending a lot of time working on my putting, which hopefully pays off in today's video, as well as my form. I haven't shot a video in a very long time where I've been throwing discs. It's been probably since Texas, so 2 or 3 weeks for me. We have a buddy Forrest shout something.
Yes.
He's here too. Caddy for me when I play Battle for Bedford, so we won't be showing too many of his shots unless he says he's gonna do something cool, but if he wins, he can have however many of these that he wants. All right, 2 off the top. Hopefully my forehands can be consistent enough, but we'll throw the Proto and the test flight. We'll throw the Proto first because this is the one that's kind of out and out. You can get your hands on. If they have these on Infinite, I'll definitely link them. Just a nice flat forehand in the middle of this gap. See if it turns at all. There is a little bit of a tail right to left. Oh, wow. Okay, good thing we got 2 off the top. Definitely was more drifty than I anticipated. I think it's an 11 speed, kind of like Wraith-like, but maybe a little less overstable. Maybe like a Grace, because a Grace I think has almost these exact same numbers. So Paige is coming for Kristen through discs. That's nice. Just a little too straight. Oh, bad kick. We'll have a long putt to get started, so it's so stiff, even though it's the flexi plastic because how cold it is out. We'll putt with my putters, but we'll take some putts with the Kratos, see how that thing putts as well. That was almost the perfect true direction. Any step putts right now, I'm always shanking them right. Just like that. That's crazy. Why do I suck at those so bad? Jeez, dude. All this talk about working on putting, and I 6-putt the first hole. How's it feel to have a stroke?
This will probably be the only time I got it.
You can just disregard everything I said about practice putting. We'll pick that conversation up in a week. I literally, as I was going down on that putt, I knew in my head why I was about to miss it, and then I did the thing that missed it. I'm gonna throw both of these again, because this one I thought I corrected for, and then it still drifted a ton. So I don't know if these are flying the same, if this one's a little more understable. The wing shape is pretty interesting on these guys. It's very like double round. Like this bottom is kind of bulbous. Like it's more flat. It's just not really what you'd expect from like a stable driver. You typically would expect a little bit of a swoop there. Let's try to kind of throw a smooth shot down this right side and pitch up with the Kratos. It's got a lot of drift to it. Not crazy far. I might try to like punch this one a little more hyzer and see if we can get a nice big flight out of it. So flipping up, we are in Denver, so that's fine. Definitely a step down from like my 12 and 13 speeds, I think, in terms of distance, but a very controllable shot shape at least. I'm gonna just try to focus on a lot of smooth shots today. My training's been really intense recently, which has been like perfect for the growth that I want. But then you come out and try to throw hard. Recipe for disaster. So we got the Kratos here. Just kind of pitch it right up there. That's really short. I'm trying out a lot of new form things, which might make this video bad, but I need to do them because DDO is like in 2 weeks. I need to ingrain it with the newfound range of motion I've been getting. But I think it also just means that I need to really work on still committing through those hit points. That's much better. Dude. Player 2 is striping them. One big, 295. Rain's kind of spurting a little bit, which I don't like. We'll try out this Raptor. I think I saw in a AV video and a Paul Macbeth video, these are a little straight, but that was down there for people who have really good nose down forehands. So I'm gonna try to just treat it like any Raptor and give it a little flex, just get the distance right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, never mind, it's really straight. That was better forehand than I anticipated I was gonna throw, but Time to gain some confidence on the greens here. Dang. Oh, there's like literally no putt from here. Well, I have to really hope that these Twizzlers don't want to twizzle. They twizzled. This next hole is nice, easy 430 footer, so don't worry. I actually do really like this next hole. Straight shot with some fade. I almost want to throw the passion, but I think we're gonna throw it drive because I'm not throwing super hard right now. I can force myself to try to throw the passion, but I think I'll be way less in control. We're gonna keep throwing the proto as our actual shot. I do like the hand feel. It's interesting, it feels driver-ish, but smaller. It really feels like a true 11 speed. I don't know how else to say it. There's very little dome on any of these that I've seen. We have mostly a tail. I would want to give it a slight flex, but I think just kind of trying to throw it flat and see how much it wants to fade on me. Fade more. Wow, that thing it's pretty understable, and that's pretty weak. They are so straight. That was pretty parked. Yeah, Emperor's way faster. That took so much less effort. So to me, these definitely feel like they're in that control driver category, but I do think they're pretty similar stabilities, honestly, between these two. This one was just a little more nose down and I threw it a little bit harder. And this one I threw way less hard than both of those, but it's an Emperor Iblin one, and that's very similar stability to these, but that got a little farther, like by 2 feet, on a little bit less effort as well, so. Nope. I'm always remembering like 2 cues, like I'm remembering my stance cue, and then I'm not remembering my elbow cues. But now that we've realized that, hopefully we can fix it. Got the Paige Pierce Passion here. I think this, okay, felt a little light. It's 170, 172. We got a little wind blowing in my face. I would love to throw this on this hole, but it's 415, so it's a good distance to kind of flip one straight up there. I'd rather just be a little safer, throw a good shot out here with the drive. I mean, that's a great throw. It's just missed my line by 40 feet to the right. Still not too bad. It's just outside the circle here. Try to get the elbow up first. A little tailwind, a little hyzer putt. There we go. Told you I've been practicing. See? Back to 1 over. I'm coming for you. So I know I'm referencing like my training and my trainer and that stuff a lot. I know you guys have questions about that, and I like sharing with you kind of as much as I want, as much as I think I have mostly figured out. I like taking along a journey, but I want to package that in a way that makes the most sense. I have some plans with some content with my trainer about disc golf stuff. He works with me and another disc golfer. It's a very solid understanding of biomechanics and has worked with some other high-level athletes. And so we're going to be doing some stuff, and I will be shooting some videos, but right now it's a lot of training. But I do train every morning, and then I come and shoot these in the afternoon. And we do like a lot of heavy compounds, lots of weights and jumps and all this stuff. So it takes a lot of like systematic fatigue. So if I'm a little lower energy, just know it's not gonna be me forever, baby. I think we're finally gonna throw the passion. It's so stable, what the heck? I really think that thing would flip more. It's pretty stable for passion. It's kind of almost as stable as this Raptor, I think. Maybe not quite as much, but that was really surprising. I think it just has less finish. It might be almost as overstable as the Raptor. That's crazy. Kind of funny. Here's the Raptor. Here is the passion. There's the basket. Great lines and distances for how I was supposed to throw this disc. That passion, very surprising. Couldn't get on the birdie train, unfortunately. This Raptor feels so good, but it is so straight. I think I don't appreciate a disc that is straight with fade as much as I need to. Like, I have some Scepters that are like this. I don't know, this feels better than my Scepters, so I'm not gonna lie. All right, buzz time. I don't remember if this is supposed to be straight or not. Oh, it's not that flippy. Huh. Oh, it's not a good tree, not a bad tree. Oh, I thought that was supposed to be a little flippier based on some videos I remember. Look how straight that freaking Raptor is. It does have a lot of fade though. I kind of really, that's a useful disc. All right, courses wanted me to practice these anti putts. I was going in if there wasn't a tree there. Yeah, so you're even on 1 over, playing some pretty solid disc golf. We're gonna throw a buzz here. Okay. Well, it's not, now I know how it flies like. I should just only throw the Raptor. Go in. Woo! Never mind, same spot. Speed control was spot on. Oh. Okay, I think sometimes on these uphill ones, because I'm finishing here, I'll come to here, and that's no range. I need it to be still a full range putt. Hey, that was way better. I feel like my mindset has shifted significantly in like a very positive way. It's like even these rounds, like I get so frustrated at myself for like no reason. It's like, yeah, I'm reviewing this, or I'm coming and chilling, and I have a camera out. It's like, it doesn't have to be the best. Just take things from every shot, and like that's gonna compound over time. The positivity will compound into better disc golf. We're one really good shot with the Kratos away from getting back to even through the front nine. Going right at it. I think this can handle me throwing it flat at it. Drifty, wow. I think that's gonna be down the hill. I thought that would get some finish at the end. Thought I played the wind really good. There's too much right to left. Dang, all right. Let's see how this guy putts. Pretty good. It's definitely on the less glidey side. Not quite to like PA3 level. Maybe like a link, but more rounded shoulder. Like I'd rather put this in a link personally. I've had a lot of good misses and I've been able to correct. So the putting feels better even if it's not showing up in the results of the round so far. Really solid hole 10. I like this one a lot. 385. It's straight behind that leaning tree. So you want something that finishes right there or take the forehand out wide. I think these actually forehand pretty good. So we're gonna try them. Wow, it's very straight. Skid, skip. No! Dang, I really like that. Just a little low. No, that's not inside of that. Well, that actually is inside of it. I need to go outside. That's gonna be a putt and a half. That's pretty good. Honestly, really good feeling putter. This feels like it has a smaller bead than the first ones I threw, but well, I have another base swirl one. I feel like this bead got smaller maybe. All right, I haven't played this position in ages. 405. I want to throw the passion. I guess technically whenever it's a passion, it's a Paige Pierce passion. Kind of forgot about that fact. A little pulled. Really good at 40 footers, so easy birdie. Oh, that sun was up. I will say the more I've thrown these drives, the more they definitely feel like they fit in the control driver rather than distance driver category. They're definitely, like I would probably class them distance-wise with more like a Roman and Dynasty than like a Pharaoh Emperor, something like that. Maybe that's just what like a Wraith is. Maybe they are closer to my intervals, but I feel like my interval does go farther. They're for sure like an interesting slot. I know I'm not throwing super far today, and I've been able to get a hold of them and throw them all right, but just when I threw the Emperor after I threw this, and it just felt like it came out so much faster, and it was like, oh, maybe this is like closer to like that 10.5 speed. Ooh, sneak. Like an Aztec maybe, but maybe a little faster, maybe a little more overstable. It seems to have like the shapes of distance drivers, but the distance of control drivers. It's just pretty cool. Not quite what I expected. I expected them to be a little faster feeling out of the hand. Oh, ow, that's right in my chest. It's gonna be short. Putt though. Dang, stay in the air.
You got me by 2 right now.
Dang, we're playing so good. Oh gosh. Man, you gotta trust yourself sometimes. Trust in the Kratos, the power of Paul Macbeth. Definitely try to throw that Raptor hard instead of smooth. It's a distinction that I found myself failing to make a lot recently. Oh, this is right in that like commit to the throw range. Dang. Oh, thought you were gonna nub her in there. Passion. Nice. I think I finally got back to even somehow. Okay, well, straight. Oh, it's got that low speed stability. Good buzz. This is the straightest Raptor ever right here. Feels like it's gonna be stable though. 100%. Oh, there's the fade. Nah, those are so interesting. Finally. Let's go. stable Passion. Holy cow, stable. Like, I think it's as overstable, if not more, as my cord out and pipeline is, which is kind of crazy. I kind of want to be a little more left than that, but pretty solid. Like that. Touch a hyzer, float to flat, go straight, little finish. Bang, bang, boom. I don't know if I'm just a liar about these distance claims, or maybe I'm just throwing slightly inconsistently, because this pole is 430, I think, 430-ish maybe. I know this ranges to 360 and about 40, 50 passes, so it's probably 405, 410 foot shot at least. And we were thrown into maybe 10 miles an hour of a headwind. I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm not mad about that. Well, I guess that's kind of how far I'd kind of almost expect my Roman. No, I'd probably be closer to an era. I haven't thrown a lot of eras, but it's like a little flippier Roman, or even just like a flippy Roman that I have. But this is solid. It's kind of no man's land, unfortunately. I really like being a little lefter and just forehanding something in. This is just so much more open. I think I'm just gonna try to throw this soft, just here, soft, committed, so right to that gap, and let it do the little fade that it needs to. Oh, that's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Thank goodness. Nice. Little pieces. They'll all come together. Got a lot of tournaments in a row, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from practicing. I have 7 weeks of A tiers in an 8-week span. I have 1 week off, it's the 3rd week, and I'm traveling that weekend, so it's gonna be awesome and busy, and hopefully I can kick some butt, at least at some point. I don't have to play well there in the whole stretch, but like 1 or 2 really good tournaments, a bunch of really good rounds. I think I'll be pretty happy if I can make something like that happen through that stretch. And it all kind of starts with, even during these reviews, is like, I'm not trying to like do the crazy fun, silly shot anymore. How can I enjoy this, but also work on something? And being able to have a pretty decent amount of touch from 115 out, I feel very happy about. Focus. Really good. Straight ahead, 310. I think it's buzz for me typically. I have to run MVs and stuff, so maybe I could do that, but I think we're gonna try to down tempo on this Passion. Save some energy for the last hole, but I'm trying to figure out how do I, okay, brace, let my body rotate over the brace, and then just throw whichever angle instead of trying to just all arm it. Touch Annie right down the middle of this gap. Not quite as down tempo as I want. Still a putt. Really solid, a little farther than I think I needed to throw it. Hey, guess what's right over there where you're throwing it?
The other position?
Yep. Oh, that buzz is a buzz, dude. I keep thinking it's straight, it's not. That's a buzz. And that raptor's not a raptor. One last one. I'm trying to hit this high in the gap. Dude, I'm throwing the disc almost where I want to right now. This is awesome. Oh no. See if we can get this eagle. It's not the worst wind, not the best wind. Game time. Let's get to 3. Get stable, dude. It'll be a long, long putt at it. Way better. It's down there. We'll go with the Kratos. It's fun to get back to reviewing discs. I definitely feel out of practice with it. These are interesting flyers. I'd say they're very much 11 speeds, like very true 11 speeds. They fly good. They're not like gonna be bombers, but they're very controllable for being a more distance driver, and I would say they're pretty right on with the numbers. 11.5, not 6, -1.2. Like if the Grace is 11.6, -1.2, pretty spot on. The Buzz is a Buzz, maybe a little flippier than normal. Passion is maybe a little more stable, and the Raptor's maybe a little flippier than you'd expect. This is fun. All right, let's we'll throw it and we'll send her home. Where's the fade? You're a Kratos, bro. I think out of these, I'd probably see myself bagging first, either the Kratos or the Raptor. Buzz would come next, then these drives, and then the Passion's fine. It's just a little domey for how stable it is. It's an interesting feeling to flying disc. Beautiful. We've got a long putt from the Kratos. Easy par. Better. No! Oh! I almost didn't extend one of the legs on the tripod and you would have just died. But luckily you're safe. See ya. Wait, buy those just on Infinite if you want. Now buy. And buy my Sphinx too. And more videos coming. Bye. Easy putts, easy putts. buckets.